Alright friends, hold on to your hats because today we're diving into some thrilling predictions on tech stocks after a major political shakeup. Yes, Donald Trump is back in the White House and things are already heating up. What does that mean for tech giants? And what about Tesla, with Elon Musk now potentially rubbing shoulders directly with the Oval Office? If you're invested in tech stocks or just curious about where this roller coaster might go, you're in the right place. First, let's get one thing straight. Trump has always been a fan of deregulation and cutting corporate taxes. Back in 2017, he signed one of the largest tax cuts in US history, dropping the corporate tax rate from 35% to 21%. This was a windfall for the markets, and tech companies thrived, with the S&P 500 Tech Index seeing growth rates above 20% during his administration. Trump's campaign this time included promises to keep America first in trade, reduce corporate taxes even further, and promote American-made products. So, if he pulls similar moves this time around, you better believe that the stock prices of giants like Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla could soar. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Things aren't all smooth sailing. The tech landscape has changed, and there are new obstacles that even Trump's pro-business stance may not clear easily. Let's talk Tesla first. This one is extra juicy because Musk and Trump together? That's a duo made for headlines. Elon Musk already proved he's not afraid to shake things up with a single tweet or a bold move, and now he's got a potential ally in the highest office. Think about it. Reduced regulations could make it easier for Tesla to speed up everything from self-driving car initiatives to scaling their gigafactories. Just this year, Musk announced plans for a new gigafactory in Mexico. With Trump's Bring Jobs Home policy, Tesla might even receive incentives to boost its production in the US, which would be huge for American workers and Tesla's brand. And let's not forget SpaceX, which already has close ties to the government. SpaceX holds contracts worth billions with NASA and the Department of Defense. If Trump's administration continues supporting space exploration and defense spending, we could see more government-backed projects for Musk. Could we see Tesla stocks currently trading around $230 hit new highs and possibly break past $300 because of this unlikely partnership? Very possible. But it's not just about Tesla. Apple, one of the most valuable companies on the planet with a market cap around $2.8 trillion, has a lot riding on how Trump's trade policies evolve. Remember the previous tariffs Trump imposed on Chinese goods, which affected Apple's supply chain? Apple has since diversified production to places like India and Vietnam to avoid over-reliance on China, but additional tariffs or a tough stance on China could still hurt. Trump has promised to protect American intellectual property and keep China in check, which might cause some headaches for Apple. Yet, if he's softer this time around, Apple could keep chugging along, and we might even see some smooth sailing for their upcoming product launches. Then there's Microsoft, which has been on a huge growth trajectory with its cloud services, AI, and enterprise solutions, making it the second most valuable company with a market cap of $2.5 trillion. If we get Trump's promised corporate tax cuts, Microsoft stands to gain significantly, and that could boost their stock. But here's the thing. With a second Trump administration potentially tightening immigration policies, Trump even stated that he wants to protect American jobs. Microsoft and other tech giants could face challenges recruiting the international talent they rely on. This could lead to a talent crunch, potentially slowing down innovation and growth in their AI and software development sectors. And let's not forget Alphabet, Google's parent company, valued around $1.6 trillion. Alphabet has been under heavy scrutiny with antitrust lawsuits and data privacy concerns, both in the United States and internationally. A lightened stance from the Trump administration on antitrust and data regulations might give Google more room to breathe. But here's where things get interesting. Trump has mentioned wanting to target companies with foreign ties, particularly those influenced by China. With Alphabet's Android operating system being widely used in Chinese-manufactured devices, there's a potential clash here that could complicate Alphabet's growth overseas. Now, we can't discuss tech without mentioning Amazon. With a market cap close to $1.4 trillion, Amazon has a massive presence in e-commerce and cloud computing. Corporate tax cuts and deregulation would certainly benefit Amazon, but let's remember Trump has often criticized Amazon for its dominance. He even stated that companies too big to fail are a problem. If he turns up the heat on Amazon for labor practices or market dominance, Amazon could face regulatory pressures that impact its profitability. Let's shift gears to Meta and X, formerly Twitter, which could be winners if Trump moves forward with his hinted plans to ban TikTok. He's already voiced concerns about TikTok's data collection practices, claiming it's a risk to national security. If TikTok were banned, Meta could see a huge spike in ad revenue as advertisers would likely shift budgets toward Instagram Reels. Meanwhile, X, under Elon Musk, could become the platform of choice for short-form video, a space TikTok currently dominates. A TikTok ban would shake up the social media landscape, giving US-based companies a boost. Finally, NVIDIA. This $1 trillion company is the leader in graphics processing and AI tech, and their stock skyrocketed last year due to the explosion of AI applications. If the Trump administration supports AI and tech infrastructure, NVIDIA could be positioned to capitalize big time. However, trade policies affecting semiconductor imports could mess with NVIDIA's supply chain, especially if Trump pushes for tech manufacturing to return to the US. This could mean supply issues or increased costs, but it could also lead to incentives for US-based production, which NVIDIA could take advantage of. So, to sum it all up, the Trump administration has tech on a double-edged sword. On one side, we have potential wins from deregulation, tax cuts, and pro-American business policies that could skyrocket stock prices. But on the other, we're facing risks from trade policies, immigration restrictions, and regulatory scrutiny. Tesla, with Musk and Trump now sharing potential goals, could be the biggest winner here, especially if Musk leverages this connection to push forward some ambitious projects, both for Tesla and SpaceX. Here's my take. If Trump stays true to his business-friendly stance, we could see major boosts for US tech stocks. But as always, it's unpredictable, and these companies have weathered many storms before. Investors should keep a close eye on both the political landscape and global tech developments. Buckle up, folks, because we're in for an exciting, unpredictable ride in tech. Thanks for tuning in, stay sharp, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more stock predictions and insights.